is up, everybody? So we are back in the United States this morning.
Yes, and we are in one of our favorite types of places, mountainous and green. This is super beautiful.
So Fal is currently holding the camera while I put a sock on my foot, but we were going hiking today. So I did a silly, I made a funny, I made a dumb move. All right, so we're in the cholla garden and I was taking a photo of Fal because she looks so pretty, hanging out, looking at the chollas. And I took a knee to get better like perspective on the shot. And I literally stuck this right in my leg. Like that thing is in my leg right now. Maybe like a quarter inch or so, right there. Ouch. Ouch. Ow! Ooh!
A few moments later.
Now Fal is helping me and it's now stuck in her.
Ow!
And I still have these guys.
Ow.
Just chilling.
Ow. Okay, can we go back to the van, please?
Yeah, we can go.
I think we're gonna get some tweezers or something. This really hurts. I'm not ever helping you again.
Oh, don't say that. You don't mean it.
This is what happens. I don't want to help.
The best part is Fal's about to have to walk past like 30 bystanders and they're all gonna be like, kids, don't touch the chollas.
There's literally a sign that says like these cactuses are hazardous, blah, 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 blah. I'm feeling embarrassed and upset right now.
There's a bus of people coming all over there.
Touch them, they have fire. Oh my God. Okay, can we go?
Ow! Damn it!
It hurts like a mother.
Woo-hoo-hoo. About to go to the arch. Look at it. Probably the coolest thing in Joshua Tree is this area over here. I don't know if it's a rock garden, but we're gonna call it that. So what do you think?
I think it's cool. I'm glad that the rock is grippy.
Yeah, for sure. It's honestly not a hard hike either. There's even a campground right here, which is super cool, but we're gonna head on. We wanna be in more, more temperate climates. We are leaving the arch.
Go get some food.
Because Fal's about to turn into a little bee, as we call it. Well, good morning, everybody. It's always really nice to treat ourselves to a campground every now and then, even if they do only have sandpaper toilet paper. And there's Fally. Aw, thank you, babe.
Love you.
I love you. Appreciate you cooking. All right, so we just packed up.
And we did a little bit of driving, and now we are at Dante's Viewpoint in Death Valley.
So we're leaving the highest point. This is probably the best view on this side. But yeah, we're going down, gonna go to Zabreski, Badwater, Devil's Golf Course maybe. We went to a salt flat in Mexico recently.
And we felt really yucky.
And felt so gross, yeah.
It's like going into like an ocean times 10.
We may avoid that. Badwater apparently has like paths you can walk on, so that sounds good. And truthfully, we are excited to get under some canopies and see some big trees and things like that. Also, if you are enjoying the fact that Fallon and I are matching today, feel free to hit us with a like. That would be awesome. And
Look how cute we are.
also helps our channel out. So while we were up there, we went on a little detour side hike. There was one that was definitely designated and it said no dogs, and we didn't go down that one. There was one that was kind of hidden to the right that went up even a steeper hill, and we went up that with Augie. Had our booties on so we could protect our feet. It was a nice little jaunt. Got a spectacular views. Honestly, the views up there were
really pretty. All of this is really beautiful too, actually.
It's true. So we are walking up the hill to Zabriskie Point.
And she's a hill. It is really, really hot.
Yeah, it's really only like a quarter-mile hike up, but
I wouldn't even call this a hike. I mean, it's really just a paper road.
yeah, it is just a paper road, but it is certainly super warm, but otherworldly, I heard a couple just say, and feels fitting for sure. So it is hotter than heck right now, and we are going back down the hill. We're gonna see if we go to Badwater Basin. It's only April 21st, and it's already probably 90 degrees today. Something to note for whenever you do come here. Zabriskie Point, 100% worth it, and so is the other view, but it is freaking hot. And we are now driving down to Badwater Basin. So there are 3 different things on this road that we want to hit. One of them being Badwater. Next, we will hit Devil's Golf Course. And then finally, before we come back into Furnace Creek, we are going to be hitting Artist Drive. I think we are pulling up to Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in the entire United States, which is just super cool. Literally up there, that's a sign that says sea level. So we are now in the lowest point in the United States. So another fun fact, it says that Death Valley is one of the hottest places in the world, with temperatures in July on average of 115 with a record of 134 degrees Fahrenheit, which is just so hot. So it says that summer daytime temperatures often exceed a blistering 120 Fahrenheit or 49 degrees Celsius, with night temperatures being 100 degrees Fahrenheit. We are actually deciding against going to the golf ball, what is it? Devil's Golf Course?
Yeah.
Because everything right here in Badwater Basin is really identical to the images we saw online. So we're just gonna walk around here and enjoy this area, not be as fast, and hang out here at the lowest point in the Western Hemisphere. All right, so we were questioning if this was dirt or salt right here, and this is definitely salt. Completely white, and Fal's leaving me, so I'm gonna go catch up with her. We are now
in the bad water.
in the Badwater Basin. So we are walking on the salt.
On a fault line, no less. I didn't think that I'd get to walk on a fault line, so this is kind of cool.
This is kind of cool. What do you think?
I think I need some water in my mouth right now.
Stomp louder. Louder, louder.
My mouth is incredibly dry. I'm sweating my body weight out of my armpits and my knee pits and my head and my thighs. I'm losing all my water out of everywhere.
This girl needs to hydrate, y'all.
I'm trying to hydrate.
I don't know, I feel okay. My armpits are sweaty too. I got swamp booty, but I ain't being moody. You're just the sweetest. We had to turn that AC on for you, huh, girly? I know. We got her all wet. We put her wet bandana on. We weren't out there long because it's like 80 degrees in the van. Augie's loving the AC. So let me stand right next to the fan, right next to it. So Artist Palette is about 1.5 miles. You're gonna go through 2 big dips, and then after you go through 2 big dips, then you get to this. So we are about to be leaving the Valley of Death.
Yeah, I know. And I'll tell you, it felt like death most of the day today.
Thankfully, we have a cotton candy sky, or at least the clouds up there, and our shirts.
Yeah,
Our shirts
in contrast with the sky look a little bit like cotton candy.
True that, but we're about to ride out the same way we came in today. So filling up on water before we hit the road. Any final words, Val?
I'm sorry that I was so grumpy today. I don't really do very well in the heat and the hot.
Yeah, I just sprinkled her off with some water.
Yeah, I feel much better now that the sun's down.
Okay, we're leaving. Safe travels, guys. Good morning, everybody. So we are waking up outside of Death Valley National Park. Val's waking up back there. Just thought I'd show you where we parked last night. We drove longer than expected because you can't sleep in Death Valley National Park on BLM land. So here's our home over there, right beyond the Joshua Tree. You can see the high Sierras of California. Come here, Augie. Good girl. Where's mommy? Look behind you.
Beautiful little Joshua tree.
So we were just on our way,
To go see the giant Sequoia National Monument.
but the road is closed.
I really hope we get to see the giant Sequoia. We drove really far to get here.
Yeah, we did.
And we've been staying here for like probably 4 or 5 days, 3 days.
Yeah.
It was not meant to be. The road was closed on both sides basically because of a washout and because of the season. And apparently this wasn't actually the giant Sequoia that I thought it was anyhow.
We're gonna rethink our plan. So guess you guys can come along with us as we figure out what national park, where we're going. We have no idea what we're doing. That's part of living on the road. Things change. All right, everybody. So we are redirecting our course, heading around this Kern River Valley and up to Fresno currently.
Yeah, it's just because all of the rain.
We will make it to these national parks in the mountains, but as Val said, like the rain was so crazy, so then the snow was so crazy, and tons of roads have been washed out. Val just got the finger at 7:30 a.m. as we're going around a windy turn. So we're going like 20 miles per hour, and we pull over.
True.
We pulled over in one of those,
Like 50.
and a dude in a Subaru gave Val the finger. That's not cool.
I'm disappointed with this Subaru.
I know. I wanted to be a future Subaru owner. You're ruining that for me. Gosh.
It's so big.
Video really doesn't even do it justice. That's like 15 feet wide. We are currently inside the bough of the tree. Look at the thing. It's so tall. For reference, I'm 6 feet tall and I'm reaching all the way up and I can touch the lowest point. So cool.
This photograph is from 1900. Even after they fall, sequoias endure. These trees resist decay, sometimes lasting for hundreds or even thousands of years on the forest floor.
There's this opening where you can see through. You hear the snow melt. Snow melt's melting as you look through. So what do you think, babes? That was my impression of kinging it. All right.
I think that this is honestly one of the coolest places that we've been.
I truly agree.
And
we love trees.
Yeah, we do love trees.
Big tree people.
And I just think that, I don't know, like I wish that we could have gotten to Sequoia because like this is amazing. We're in Kings Canyon right now.
Well, we got to see the second largest, which is literally right behind us. It's that one over there, and that is
Or at
Grant.
least we think.
No, it is.
Yeah, I mean, because that was pretty darn large.
They're all really big, so I'm sure General Sherman is a freaking giant. But you know what? We're pleased. We're grateful to be here.
This is really so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a high of the week. I mean, as you see behind us, it is so cool. You got to make it out here. And if you already have made it out here, let us know, especially if General Sherman's worth it, because we might make the trip in the future.
I have no parting words except for the fact that this is truly so amazing, and pictures and videos will never do it justice. So if this is the last thing you do, get out here.
We are the last ones here, so we need to get going to find us a camp spot, because we have no idea where we're gonna camp.
Yeah, I know.
We literally almost camped on the side of the road like 3 times coming in here, but now we're here.
We're definitely not getting onto any forest roads, so there's just way too much snow.
I mean, yeah, look at it all. It's just crazy.
It's a game of give and take.
I have been wearing the same clothes for about 5 days, and we are in the exact center of California.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Next up on our trip, we are going to Yosemite National Park. So we'll see you there tomorrow.
We can't wait. I think this is National Park number 7 this year.
We are really looking up on time. Yesterday we hit the Sequoias around sunset, Val was just saying. And now we're hitting Yosemite at sunset. For those of you who do not know, Val runs extremely cold and I run extremely hot. And I was just saying, this is my ideal temperature for sure. And not only that, it smells great. We have the smell of some pine, a little bit of dirt, some snow melt. I could live here. Just bury me in the snow melt. I'm okay. This is so awesome. Just got out of tunnel view and oh my
It's so beautiful.
God.
So beautiful. Just go out there.
It may be the most pretty national park we've ever been to. There's a grizzly through the woods right here. Look at him. Alright guys, so I woke up before 6 a.m. and I think we're gonna get to witness the sunrise over the waterfall and El Cap. Alright, next stop, we are pulling off next to Centennial.
These are sequoias too.
Yeah, Centennial Bridge. Centennial? I don't know. But we have some sequoias behind us and we're about to walk on the bridge. We did end up bringing Augie because Augie was...
Because we're soft.
We are soft. Our heart aches every time we leave and she gives us those puppy dog eyes. What's super cool about this time of year that we're coming, we're in late April. And in fact, they're closing the park tomorrow. Because of flooding, yeah.
Yeah, but it's because of all the snow melt right now. And because of all the snow melt also, there are a ton of waterfalls everywhere.
So literally the one we just showed you guys, which is the main one, is sometimes at a trickle, but because of all the snow melt right now, we are looking at 3 separate waterfalls in one spot that is not the main waterfall. So there's another one of the waterfalls. And the coolest part about this is all of the paved paths here in Yosemite, you get to walk your dog. So for us, as we travel in our van all the time with our dog, it's super accommodating and love that. And the waterfall again, right in between our heads. Best time of year to come, I'm convinced. We hit it. And next we have the meadow view, which is just absolutely incredible with the verdant field laying in the valley, split between this waterfall and Half Dome. It's just unreal, truly unreal. How the snow melt is just continuing to create these immaculate views from these waterfalls, and seeing Half Dome off in the distance has gotta make it out here. Val just made some delicious, actually I don't know that yet, but
It
I'm
could be
assuming delicious looking chili rellenos. Hi, sweetie. Guys, we are waking up in Camp 4 at Yosemite, and we already heard like 2 fire trucks, or ambulances. So we think it was gonna snow last night, so maybe the inclement weather did something. Hopefully everybody's okay. Because it's gonna be snowy / really just rainy, wintry mixy. These next like 5 days, we are deciding to head out. But as we ascend and go back out Tunnel View Way, which is the south entrance to Yosemite, they may stick because it's higher elevation.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we're headed up at the higher elevation right now, so we'll see. And we'll only get higher as we move.
So we just drove through the south entrance of Yosemite, and as you can see,
So beautiful.
it is so cool.
We haven't seen snow like this in, I mean, a second. I don't remember the last, maybe in Montana, I think.
Yeah,
That's the last time.
it's so beautiful. Anyway, we saw this really cute little Red Barn general store outside of Fish Camp. We are walking our way in here. We want to see if there's some like good biscuits. Growing up in Georgia, me and my parents would always go to like these cute little general stores or like pull-offs, and they always had just the most delicious biscuits, and I'm feeling nostalgic,
Especially in the snow here.
so we'll see. The nice man inside just gave us a free coffee. They didn't have any biscuits, so this will have to do. But
That's okay, you love coffee.
I do love coffee. We're gonna hit the road and
Sounds good.
head west.
Love you.
Love you. Well, this ain't Georgia, but it'll have to do. I was just telling Val, I've never been to a fishing store that didn't have biscuits.
Just hearing you say that right now, like, it sounds absolutely insane.
What kind of fishing store doesn't have homemade sausage biscuits? This definitely is not the South. That is for sure.
To me, that literally sounds like, what sort of horse feed store doesn't sell ice skates? Like, just really.